Good morning. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. Oh, remember that commercial? What day is it? Hump day.
Oh,
The
yeah,
camel. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that back.
Anyway, I thought for the longest time that's where the term came from because that's the first time I'd ever heard the term.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder where it did
I don't know.
originate from. Maybe
Yeah.
we could Google it, find out. I don't know. All right, so talking about nature, evidently there's new research that has found that some ants can heal each other, and that could then translate into helping humans.
Mm-hmm.
So there are these ants, and they can detect if they are wounded, and then they have these they're able to create antimicrobials themselves to help themselves heal. So researchers want to look into that and see if there's a way that they can come up with a drug-resistant antibiotic to treat those drug-resistant, or rather they want to create a medicine that helps go after those drug-resistant bacteria, which has been in the news and a cause of concern. So the answer could be in the ants.
In the where you'd least expect it.
Yeah, right.
Just in ants. So, yeah, I had no idea they had that ability.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Ants are really cool, though. I mean, because can't they carry 10,000 times their weight or something?
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
It's amazing
Pretty
how
cool,
how intelligent they are.
They are, yeah.
Fighting drug-resistant bacteria in the future, we could have the solution from ants. So.
Yeah, they're very good at being in places that they're not supposed to be.
Yeah, yes, they are. That's very true. Okay, so I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but it's hard to kind of motivate yourself to maybe get to the gym or
Every day.
Every day. It's a struggle,
Yes.
right? Okay, so there are some tips on how you can kind of motivate yourself. So pinpoint what you want to do. So researchers suggest that self-determination theory, which refers to the quality, not the quantity of motivation, it matters most in changing your behavior. So ask yourself, why do you want to eat more healthy? Why do you want to exercise? Why do you want to quit smoking?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the first step. And then talk yourself into it. So if you say it out loud, it's better if you hear yourself okay, I want to go to the gym today because, I want to be healthy and get fit, whatever. Map out starter steps. So start simple. So, think about just taking baby steps. So maybe if it's just going for a walk and then working your way up to getting to the gym or going running, make it more pleasant. So yeah, I think that, makes sense. You want it to be fun, going to the gym, maybe, put out, get some music that you really enjoy, or cooking healthy meals. Try to treat yourself and look for some really good recipes while you're in the gym, or rather in the kitchen, and then piggyback certain actions. So if you link a desired habit to something you already do, you can create built-in prompts. So for example, after you get out of bed in the morning, do a number of push-ups or planks, and when you see the stairs, take them instead of the elevator. I mean, that kind of, and then spend time with good company. So surround yourself with good people, and also be patient, because it takes time.
That's a lot of advice there, but
It really was.
I guess speaking to myself, I'll try speaking to myself next time.
Yeah, out
I'm
loud.
not motivated.
You have to say, Jared, I'm going to the gym today.
And this is why.
That's right.
Maybe it'll help me.
Yeah. All right, and then lastly, this is just kind of fun. So this is a race that's done every year, and it's in Pennsylvania, and it's called the Cardboard Classic. And so just take a look. This is in reference to Top Gun.
Yeah, I
That
see
one.
that, yeah.
We had the Stanley before that. And I would say they're really kind of moving pretty
Yeah.
fast. The Barbie, I mean,
Of
how can
course,
you,
yeah.
how can you miss that? And look at all the people packed into that thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And then they kind of get a push. I mean, this looks like a really fun event.
It really does, yeah. I've never heard of this.
A Wawa.
The Wawa.
Yeah. I mean, they're really moving.
They are moving, yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
there's a way to stop them before.
Oh, yeah, they've got those little rubber mats that kind of stop them. But
Stanley
the Stanley,
Cup.
Bob, your uncle.
Yeah,
anyway,
I like that
Bob's-
they're kind of incorporating all the things that are trendy right now.
Yes,
Stanley
exactly.
Cup, Barbie. So
Do you remember that guy I can't remember what that character was like from the 90s. It was that robot.
Yeah, I can't
remember
remember
its name.
Anyway, it's a reference to something.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, well, all right. It looks like that's where they're keeping all the snow this winter.
Yeah, exactly. Not here.
Not here. All right, let's take a look at our local headlines on this Wednesday morning. Former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden won decisive victories in their respective primaries in Virginia. Trump walked away with around 63% of the vote, and Joe Biden got about 90% in the Commonwealth Democratic primary. Now, Nikki Haley did manage to win Charlottesville and Albemarle County, but NBC News reports she will drop out of the City Manager Sam Sanders has a plan for how the city should spend its money. Part of that includes increasing sales, lodging, and real estate taxes. Another hot topic in the budget is how much city schools would receive. School Superintendent Royal Gurley asked the city for $9 million in local funding. Sanders told Gurley and council he recommends the city hand out $7 million instead. The first public hearing on the proposed budget is set for today. That's taking place at City Space at noon. And if you want to see more of the specific budget numbers, we have information on 29news.com for you. There is a change coming to reading curriculum at Virginia elementary schools next fall. Evidence-based literacy will be taught in classrooms. That's the use of lessons and methods proven through research to improve student outcomes. Albemarle County Schools says the expansion of evidence-based literacy will help students who do not understand the curriculum. Teachers in the division spent Tuesday learning the basics. And the rules may be changing for vape users and sellers in Virginia. One bill would create a state registry for vape products. All products would have to be registered through the Attorney General's office and be FDA approved. Another bill will block new vape shops from opening within 1,000 feet of a school or daycare center. These bills await Governor Glenn Youngkin's signature, and there could also be a new nicotine tax on vape products in the Senate's budget. All right. Looks like it's going to be a wet one out there today.
Yeah, it certainly is, especially by midday, afternoon, evening hours. We've been tracking in this batch of rain for a few days, and it's on our southwestern doorstep currently. The Doppler radar picture is showing some mist and drizzle currently. We've had some areas of hilltop, mountaintop fog, so keep that in mind crossing over Afton Mountain or into Route 33, over into areas of Greene and into Madison and into the Shenandoah Valley, into Harrisonburg. Now, we're talking about the most widespread rain arriving by midday, afternoon, and into the evening hours. Nothing very heavy. Nothing severe, no flooding expected, but our high-res weather tracker shows that batch of rain pushing across the area from this afternoon into tonight. Up to a half-inch of rain is projected, and then by tomorrow morning, the bulk of the rain should begin to get out of here. So after a wet start to the day on Thursday, we'll have a drier and brighter finish, and the quicker we get the sun to come out, the warmer it will be tomorrow. So today's forecast, rain developing with highs just shy of 60 for most of you. Now tonight, the wettest time will occur this evening, and then we'll see showery conditions overnight, some patchy fog, lows in the lower 50s. That's where we should be for daytime highs this time of the year. And your 7-day forecast shows us a drying trend on Thursday and Friday, with the clouds roll back in on Friday. It's a 50-50 weekend. That means rain Saturday, dry Sunday, and don't forget, daylight saving time kicks in as we go into early Sunday morning. So we lose an hour of sleep in the morning, but gain the hour of daylight in the evening. So sunset is going to be after 7 o'clock on Sunday.
That will be nice.
The sunrise is an hour later, though.
Waking up early on Sunday, that will not be nice.
No, not at all. So working the early shift, extra coffee for me.
There you go. Now, it looks like we do have several chances for rain, and this will be good as we move into the springtime, of course.
We're out of drought now, but we are in the brush fire season. But as we go into the next several weeks, it looks like we're going to see overall above average precipitation. I don't expect us to be back in drought conditions anytime soon.
All right. Thank you, Josh. And thank you guys for joining us on the Morning Rush. We'll see you again on 29 News at noon. Of course, we're always live on the 29 News app.